have Secret Service protection until after John F. Kennedy was assassinated. So Grandpa had no Secret Service until 1964. And anybody could walk up to the house. The gate, the Secret Service put a fence around it. But it was unlocked, and I tell this story a lot. I don't know if anybody in this room's heard it, but a man's car broke down in front of my grandparents' home in the early 1950s. And he didn't know where he was. There's no sign on it in the 1950s that says Truman Home. There is now. But he walked through the front gate, walked up the front steps, and rang the doorbell. And Grandpa answered the door, and the man said, my car's broken down. Do you have a phone? Grandpa said, yeah, come on in. And the guy went in and called the local garage. And the garage said, it's going to take us 15 or 20 minutes to get over there. And the man said, that's all right, I'm not in a hurry. And he hung up the phone, he turned to my grandfather, he said, thank you, I'll wait by the car. And Grandpa said, no, don't do that, sit down. And they sat in the living room and talked for 15 or 20 minutes. And finally the wrecker pulled up out front, and the man stood and he shook Grandpa's hand and he said, thank you. I appreciate the help and the hospitality. It's been nice talking to you. And Grandpa said, you are very welcome. I hope it doesn't cost you too much. And the man walked out the front door, and he got halfway down the steps, and he stopped. And he turned, and he looked back up at my grandfather, and he said, do you know something? And I hope you don't take offense at this. But you look a hell of a lot like that son of a bitch, Harry Truman. Apparently, Grandpa just smiled at him and said, I am that son of a bitch.